This is heat number 6, the last heat of round 1 for the women at the World Longboard Championships here in Jinzhou Harbor, Taitung, Taiwan. And we are looking at Rachael Tilley, Chelsea Williams, and Atalanta Nascimento. Right there, back and get into the more power section on the inside. Wearing that red singlet. I love the way the WSL has gone to old school traditional, the tank top singlet, who is now turning around for her first wave. Sliding into this one. Goofy foot surfer going right to the nose, setting herself back up on the tail. Let's see if she's going to be able to get back into the energy of this wave. Looking to work her way inside. You can kind of see some of that whitewater foam lets you know that the waves do break in there. And good, it got steep again for her, able to get a nice nose ride, nice little critical section of the wave. So that was reading that wave very well, so she was able to see how to drop back in and catch that energy, not getting...
Just to see replays and like this one. This is a really nice wave of... that was an allure.
Yeah, right, and this is Rachael Tilley with her first wave. There's the 5, there's the 10, steps back and holds it for a second before she goes back to the tail, and then getting herself through that section. Nice cut back there, and then I think she gets washed out a little bit into the deeper water.
So yeah, as you can see,
no, I'm sorry, I was wrong about that. She was able to get a little section there to get a little nose right.
So you can see there's a replay of this is Atalanta. She's from Brazil. So there is a number of Brazilian surfers participating on the World Longboard Tours here on the men's and also the women's division. So a couple scores are going to be locked in here, Wingnut.
All right, so first scores coming in. We were unable to get a copy of Chelsea's wave. Chelsea Williams got a 6.33. Rachael Tilley's first wave, a 7.50, rewarded for that great nose ride. And Atalanta Nascimento, a 4.43. Rachael Tilley. Atalanta is going on a wave. I'm sorry, that's Chelsea Williams right there. Smashing it up into the lip and getting smashed back.
The result of their previous events. That's the reason why they are higher seated. So here we go. This is Rachael Tilley on her second.
So she used her priority for that one, but she was on the wrong side of that peak. That peak just shifted a little bit from her.
Oh, getting a lot of wave, or the other one is just waiting for the good wave.
All right, so using her priority, keeping Rachael Tilley off that one is Atalanta.
Ooh.
And just got caught by one of those chops. She had locked in. Rachael Tilley going on the next wave right here. Cross-stepping, getting a nice 5 right there, holding that 5, holding it and holding it. Wave gets a little hollow right next to her. She manages to negotiate that cutback right there. We'll see if it sets up the energy, and it does. And Chelsea Williams on the wave right behind her, leaning into that turn, using the whole rail in the water, and smashing it back into the white water and just rebounding with it. Will it allow her to get a nose right on the inside? You can see her smiling. I mean, she's just loving.
See if the judges is going to give a... That's a nice hang 5 there.
Really nice hang 5, really composed arms and body, and then that section got really hollow, and she just remained very composed as she went racing through that, not wasting any all the weight on the nose. And there's Chelsea with her first big nose ride, put a nose ride in, coming in at a 4.87. So there's a quick exchange, and Atalanta with priority taking off right now. Makes a nice little quick top turn there, trying to get herself high in the face of the wave. Now the angle's better on that nose ride, and as that wave sections in front of her, she's going to be able to come around it. But again, that's where there's very little scoring opportunity as it gets into that deeper channel, and she sees it too, and she's out. So with 9 minutes left, Rachael Tilley in the lead, Chelsea Williams in second, Atalanta Nascimento in third.
As we can see here, Atalanta, I think this is a really nice hang 5 that she did here. What do you think about that one?
Yeah, and she held it for a long time, and there was actually something she did that was really subtle just before she went to the nose. Tilley's going to go for it, though. Again, setting it up at the high line for speed. Couldn't lock that nose ride down because of the speed of that wave. And this is where it's sometimes the bigger waves aren't the better ones.
Ooh.
You know, that she was just wasn't set at all at any point in that wave. Nose ride, it wasn't forced to go back to the tail. She just reset herself to a 5. So that should do really well for Rachael. Super critical section of the wave, able to continue in the good energy of the wave all the way to the shore. She'll get to the nose again in here.
the way Rachel doing it, it looks super easy, you know, for the viewers at home, you know, like, but that's a hard thing to do.
It is a hard wave to negotiate out there.
Yeah.
So I think Rachael is going to make it a little bit more difficult. So look at her set up this nose ride. Locks in the 5, holding it there clean, gets the 10, and goes back to 5. Very composed, very much in control of that wave. Comes out of that turn, cross-step walking forward again. Shoulder died out on there, but she was able to cut back and stay with the energy.
Yeah.
She's reading the wave really well. She looks really comfortable out there.
Yeah, and then I think the way she surfed also. I think she's where's she coming from? From California,
Yeah,
no?
she's from Southern California. That's a Terry Martin shape. That's her backup board. She had one of those sessions earlier in the week that snapped one of her boards. As we're looking at the replay of Atalanta Nacimiento, lovely footwork all the way back there, cross-stepping all the way to the tail. Nice, smooth turns. Very controlled, very composed. Good nose ride on the outside. Let's see what happens here. She's got this one, setting it up high. There's your 5. 10, she's got back into a 5. Nice footwork, very composed and controlled. Really tight little steps. Cross-stepping cleanly to the nose again. And then bring it back, a little rebound off the white water. Puts the full rail in the water again. Nice and smooth, nice and controlled.
I would say this wave is a nice wave for Chelsea a little bit, no?
It is. It just...
She looks like she want to finish it in strong.
Yeah. She just wanted something else on that wave. It
Yeah.
just didn't give her that meat that she wanted. But so 1 minute and 20 seconds remaining. Looks pretty strong for Rachael Tilley. Yeah, it's a lot of work. We're gonna
Looking for an 8.53. Here's another replay from Atalanta.
So a really good nose ride, locked in on a super long 5, right on the takeoff on the outside. Very critical part of the wave. That could very well be her highest scoring wave out of the seat. That nose ride was really critical, really smooth, nice turns on the inside. Tilley getting her last wave in. That's more of just a wave to get to the beach without having to paddle in. Well done. Congratulations, Rachael. Fantastic performance in your round one heat, as well as Chelsea Williams. Great scores, and Atalanta Nacimiento.